Hey everyone, welcome back to John's Watch. Today I'm taking a look at Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. This game was released on May 8th, 2018. Its trigger price is $56.99 Canadian, I'd guess that's about $49.99 US, or your regional equivalent. It is developed by Obsidian Entertainment and published by Versus Evil and Obsidian. So this is obviously the sequel to the very successful Pillars of Eternity 1. I played that quite a bit. I didn't finish it, just kind of fell out of it, but I really enjoyed it when I was playing it. So I'm definitely excited to have a look at Pillars of Eternity 2. It's going to be pretty story heavy. Hopefully we can get into a bit of the gameplay in the video. We'll try and get through a lot of the story stuff. But it looks like this one's based a lot on pirates and the ships and stuff like that. Let's do a new game. We will try and speed through the character creation, obviously. Yeah, just relax, probably. No, we can go for classic. That'll do. Obsidian Entertainment presents Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire.
Aora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. The cycle of reincarnation watched over by the gods, and made possible through pillars of a mystical substance known as Audra. 5 years ago, you traveled from your home to the Deerwood, a nation that had waged war against the incarnated god of light, Aethys, resulting in his destruction. The country suffered from a plague of hollowborn, infants born without souls, that many believed was punishment for killing a god. In an ancient, secluded ruin, you witnessed a secret ritual that inadvertently transformed you into a watcher. One who can see and speak with souls. The ritual also gave you horrible visions, waking nightmares of a past life that threatened your sanity. To put them to rest, you pursued the man who had led the ritual, a seemingly immortal agent of the gods, known as Theos Ix Arcanon. With divine assistance, you confronted and defeated Theos, ending your visions and resolving the Hollowborn crisis. In so doing, you also learned the great secret that Theos had protected. That the ancient empire of Anguith had transformed themselves into gods. Your visions finally put to rest, you retired to the castle of Cadnua, built atop a massive statue of pure Audra, where you ruled in relative peace and prosperity.
Oh, that was a good way to catch up on what happened in Pillars 1, I guess.
Made a nice story. You fixing up that old keep? Lifting the curse? Must have told it 100 times. But something got to gnawing at me. You're thinking the spirits there weren't really at rest. That maybe the gods weren't finished with us. I used to dream that when my God came back, he would forgive us. Last the trouble with dreams. Sooner or later, we all have to wake up.
And so you wake to a sleepless world, the in-between of life and death. Follow your memories. You have been here before.
Whoa. This is pretty cool. So I guess that giant godlike attacked
You have
us.
seen past the shroud. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
A watcher sees souls, knows their pasts, and the souls see them back.
I'm just hurrying past everyone right now. Gotta go,
A
everyone.
dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed.
Don't quite know where we are.
What is a god? A higher power? A rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked?
It's a big fella that smushed me to death, I believe.
The gods aren't real, but something else entirely. Something created by people.
Who are all these people talking to me?
And did you ever consider that these were things you were never meant to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you?
Oh, we're getting
Let
there.
the world seethe. Let them decide what to do.
Oh my god, look, it's the Pillar of Eternity.
The wheel has turned again, Watcher. Come.
It's probably just gonna like reborn me.
An aged dwarf shares this strange floating platform with you. His face is creased by so many wrinkles that his features lie buried amid shadowy pockets of skin. Still, the dwarf's well-practiced habits have left telltale tracks of a welcoming rictus across his visage. You can see his smile coming before it blooms, reshaping the dwarf's face from a hanging sack of flesh into something resembling an oddly carved, merry gourd, replete with unhealthy bumps and discolored splotches.
I imagine we'll do like a character creation soon. That's why we're all like shapeless right now. Okay, come with me, dwarf. Ooh, this looks like a kind of character creation thing.
Sit. Please.
Got it.
Thank you for joining us, Watcher of Cadnua.
The gaunt woman seated at the table is clad in time-worn black armor that seems too massive for her to move in.
Oh, this is so nice that we have like a narrator now. I don't know if it'll be there for everything. Probably just like the big main story stuff, but it like really does feel like now there's a dungeon master doing this.
A pale, slender neck rises from the gorget, topped by a hollow face. The milky skin stretched across it is delicate and translucent, like parchment that has been scraped clean too many times. She is preoccupied with the arrangement of cards on the table between you. With each movement, her armor squeaks and groans as though bearing an incredible weight. She places a final card, gives a nod of satisfaction, and raises her eyes to meet yours.
Your brush with the divine has drained you of your powers, fractured your memories. Look upon these cards. They represent the courses of your life. You alone know best how they flowed. Arrange them to fit what you remember.
Oh, okay. Pillars of Eternity 1 histories. Oh, you can actually select a Pillars of Eternity endgame save. That is so cool. I obviously did not get to the endgame of Pillars of Eternity 1. The save file's probably still around somewhere. That is so cool. Okay, so we just like, if you don't have a save, then you just choose like one of the endings. So I guess there were 6 different endings. I'm just gonna go for this one. Doesn't matter.
Does everything appear to be in order? Good. Welcome to the Beyond. I am Bareth. One half, anyway.
She points a finger in the direction of the dwarf who led you here. Though the movement is slight, her gauntlet squeaks like a rusty hinge. The dwarf's rictus returns as he nods in the woman's direction.
Tell me, do you remember when we last met?
Oh. So can we only do this one if we've imported the save?
You did.
Oh.
She places a card on the table, showing a tall tower with the gods' constellations arrayed around it in the sky. She places a card in the middle of the arrangement, a bell tower with no bell. Her fingertips slowly drag away from the card, faintly creaking as they retreat across the table.
You had need of the gods once before. Now it seems we have need of you. The being that occupied Odnua's statue beneath your castle was the dead god, Aothus. Of this we are certain. What we do not know is what his intentions are. Though Aothus stole a large fragment of your soul, you were strong enough to survive the onslaught and enter the in-between. You and he are still connected. He has chosen a body made of living Audra, perfused with the power of thousands of souls, including yours. It should be little taking a physical form in Aora is from.
Her armored hand gingerly places a card sideways on the table. It features a man with a burst of light instead of a head.
I know. It is my business to know. 322 in Cadnua and your surrounding lands. Their souls remain in Aothus still. You have the power to save them. Serve me and I will return you to your body. Or don't, and return to the wheel.
Let's get on with it.
Good. Before you return to Aora as my herald, you must remember who you were, the last whisper of life in death.
For a moment, the sockets of her eyes darken, leaving the pits of a death's head gazing out at you.
When you can picture your own face, the Beyond will lead you back to your own kind, to the world of mortals.
Character creation. Here we go. I might just go for like a bunch of defaults just to get through it quickly, because if I do play it myself, I'll probably start a brand new game. Okay, this is my character. Apparently I could go for like a godlike person, and it looked really cool. I went for a wizard, just kind of went through a bunch of things. It's very in-depth, you can spend a lot of time in here, definitely, but I did not.
Go forth now, Watcher, as my herald. Know that I do not give you this title lightly. When the time comes, you will have the power to reveal the souls that cling to you, to open the gateway from the in-between to the waking world. Find Aothus. Learn his plans. When I have cause to talk to you, I will summon you.
With a quick gesture of her hand, you feel a sharp pain in what would be your chest. The pain continues, intruding deeper into your soul. Looking down, you see a small lump of darkness roiling within you. The darkness lingers there, but the pain abates and fades entirely within the span of a few seconds.
A chime. Do not fear, Herald. It will not harm you unless you choose to cross me. I trust it will not come to that.
The dwarf nods, contorts his face with his odd smile, and gestures to a new door.
Alright, off we go! Thanks, Mr. Dwarf. Very friendly. Lovely people. I always say about the dwarves. Not racist, not me. Love a good dwarf. I'd be surprised if we get to any combat in this video. But maybe we'll like spawn in, we'll like awaken on a ship, and then we'll get attacked by pirates, and we'll get to kill some pirates or something. That'd be kind of cool. I made my character proficient with a staff for magic things, and also a saber, because I do want to be a pirate. Oh, whoa, that is really cool. Whoa, that's me. I'm so spooky looking.
The return to your body feels like waking after a fitful drunken sleep. The rocking of the ship sends pain jolting through your limbs. Crashing waves hammer inside your skull. Adair watches over your body with a glazed look, taking long, even tokes from his pipe. At the first movement of your chest, he starts, His gasp, mid-puff, sends him coughing and straining for breath.
Okay, now I feel like I definitely want to like play through all of Pillars of Eternity 1 before I play this one, because I'd love to actually import my save game into this and actually know like what these choices mean. That's really cool. I'm actually surprised like how much it like relates to Pillars of Eternity 1. So yeah, definitely play the first game before this one, I'd say.
No, there's no way. You're awake. What are you doing awake? How are you feeling?
What's this one? That's 'cause I'm Mystic. You feeling? Yeah, I chose to be a Mystic, so let's say that one.
Sure. I mean, someone has to be there for the gods to get mad at.
I hate to cast a pall over your recovery, but I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
The voice echoes from inside the bust. The remains of the steward of Cad Nua.
Cad Nua has been destroyed. Aethys possessed the statue of Maros Nua and rose from the ground, consuming the souls of all nearby. It is only by the exceptional strength of your soul that you survived. And even then, just barely. The further Aethys withdrew, the weaker you became. We chartered this ship and followed him to the Deadfire archipelago.
That's the name of the game.
I know not how, but it seems he has retained a piece of your soul. And proximity to it has brought you back.
I know.
How could you know all that? You've been faking on us.
He pokes at your shoulder with one finger.
End dialogue. No more of this, Adar.
Misfortunes brewing topside. Magrants fires the captain stirs.
An older man with ale-sour breath rubs his bloodshot eyes and stares at you.
Please tell me I was right and we are actually being attacked by pirates.
Engrim, the smell of drink on your breath could wake the very dead. Now what's this about?
Pirates. They're demanding parley with you, Captain.
No way! Like, I saw like there was like a lot of boat stuff on the screenshots, but I definitely did not know that it would start with us being attacked by pirates. That is so great.
I know this is asking a lot, but you better arm yourself and get on deck. Should be some gear in there.
Oh, sorry. Just cut off the narrator. Ooh! There's my saber. There's my scepter. Some armor, a little bit of gold.
Alright, now make some use of it.
Ooh, yes, I do need to know how to use a grimoire. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm so spooky looking. I love it. So, stick that on there. The scepter will be my main, and this will be like my offhand. Or I can make that offhand. Okay.
The pirates of Deadfire are notorious. I suggest you deal with them quickly.
So yeah, you can have like 2 weapon sets. I don't know how to switch. Just click, I guess. So yeah, we've got our scepter in one hand and then the saber in the other hand. They're both on there, which is very cool. Oh, here's our spells. This is the one that I chose.
Now, we'll have lost by the time we do.
Right, sorry. Jeez. Just trying to learn how to be a wizard here, fella.
Well, what have we here? A little sloop? Lost and alone in the storm?
It's a small ship. Oh, the narrator's done. Okay. A surly, brutish-looking captain stands stiff-backed before his crew. He scowls as he assesses you, his hair whipping about his ears in the wind.
I'll be taking your ship now, if you don't mind. And especially if you do.
Well, at least he asked.
I am a gentleman of fortune.
The captain shrugs in the sheeting rain before pinning you with a slow, murderous grin.
Give her up easy, and I'll see you get a swift death. It'll be bloody and agonizing, sure. But at least it'd be quick.
Oh, there's so many good ones here. Oh, see, I do want to just attack. I do want to flip him off. But I really want to say the storm's pretty loud. Did you say you're surrendering? How strange.
And then he's going to wear his breeches on his head and dance for us? Did I hear that right?
Dispositions. I guess it's like whatever choices you make kind of affect your character. You've gained a reputation and disposition, okay.
Aye, but the breeches are gonna be stitched from your skin.
He's not very happy now.
Listen up, mates.
He cracks his neck as he addresses his crew.
I'm off to spear me a bigger fish. One with sharper teeth like. I'm trusting you lot not to cock this up. Don't damage the sloop when you take it. Play with the crew if you'd like, but don't bring me any prisoners. None that are alive.
You heard, bandwidth! Ah!
Whoa. Okay. Can we remember how to do combat? Possibly. Yeah, I think I know actually. Oh, I only have to control myself right now? Do I not control Ader? Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh. Okay, so if we just set that up, we should be good. And then I think we can just press space to unpause. I don't want to attack, I want to do that again. Yeah, Ader's gonna fight. Will it like auto do stuff? I don't think so. I don't think we really need to pause. Oh, no uses left. Great. Yeah, let's go. Who do we want to attack? Oh, everybody's dead up there. Let's go attack this guy. Oh! I guess I didn't need to use my special skills. Oh wow, these guys are super easy. Holy crap. Easy!
Storm's picking up! Take cover!
Uh-oh, look out. You defeated the pirates, but you're not out of trouble yet. The storm picks up, lashing your ship and driving you dangerously close to a rocky shore. The Defiant's crew hurries to reduce sail and batten down the hatches. They work quickly, but the ship is still listing heavily. Oops. Okay, so it looks like we're coming up to a choice here. I'm gonna have to leave the video there for now. It's gone pretty long already, but hopefully that showed off some. At least we showed off a little bit of combat. These are the kind of choices you make, as well as like the dialogue choices. This looks fantastic. It's definitely more of the same. I do actually want to go back and play Pillars of Eternity 1 now. It's quite daunting because it's such a huge game, which is definitely good for some people, but I find I'm into a lot shorter games now. So I don't know. I'd like to get around to this and the first one. Anyway, that was Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!